So I'm off to Walmart, guys, today. It's Fancy Pollock here. Because anything missing here? Doesn't look like anything's wrong. Well, stupid rear view mirror. I came back from work and it was just sitting on the ground. So I'm going to replace that and hopefully we can do that. And this weekend, or tomorrow, after work and school, I will be doing the steering gear and I'll be recording that as well. Hey guys, it's the next day. Yesterday I was getting the rearview mirror in because it broke off, of course. Fell off, so I put the button on wherever it's in. This is the Durango steering box I'm going to be putting in today, hopefully. And we're just going to go from there. So right now what I'm doing is just unbolting these sway bar links so I can rotate the sway bar out of the way so I can get a Pitman arm puller on there, which I have over there on the bench. Some people say to unbolt the whole bar itself. This Jeep is decently rusty, so I'm afraid if I try taking one of those bolts off, I'll snap the head. Let me see. I mean, maybe not, but would rather not, because I've taken these ones off before for when I'm wheeling, so I'm more comfortable doing that. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm gonna get those off, and then I'll rotate it, and then I'll get the thing. Yeah, the puller, the Pitman puller. Man, it's hot outside today. Nice ass day though. So yep, let me get that stuff off. So now that I get the links off and hang down there, and on the other side as well, I'm gonna rotate this one upwards so I can get a puller right there. Was it up or down? Maybe that probably was down. Oh. Okay. Let's rotate it. So we're going to see if I can get that nut off and then get the arm off. So there's the puller. Find the socket for it. This one too small. Too big. I'm gonna use my hand. Alright, found the socket. Here's in the drawer. This one is 3/4 inch. So we're gonna get that off. Well, that came off really easily, actually. So alright. Looks like we go to the next step, which I think is to undo the lines and to undo the steering column hook. So yeah, let's see how she goes. Alright guys, so far I got that off. I unbolted the steering column shaft. Right now I'm working on the power steering line, but let me warn you, I already knew I was going to break this because I knew how rusty and old it was, and having a line wrench wouldn't have helped. It was just rusted. The power steering line, it was just twisting off. Even when I was holding it and bracing it against something, it would have twisted and bent off like that anyways. Nice thing is that it sealed itself right here, kind of, so I don't have to worry about stuff leaking out too much there. And here, this will come out really easily, but I'm just leaving it in there so stuff doesn't leak out everywhere. I'm going to get that line down there, and then I'll be undoing the bolts and see if I can drop this bad boy. Wish me luck, guys. Alright guys, got that line off, got the bottom drain off, and got some coffee. Actually, I was able to save most of the liquid so I can pour it back in. It didn't save all of it, but only the initial drop, so I got a good chunk of it. About half a 32 ounce. So my sister got like 5,000 of these cups, so I was like, hey, alright, guess I'm just going to use one for this. Now I just got to make sure no one knocks this over. Alright, we're going to be going off to unbolting it probably now, so wish me luck, guys. Alright guys, so I had those lines unhooked, everything nice and unhooked and loose there. And look at that, boys, we got her out. I still have the steering spacer in there, so I'm going to compare the two gearboxes once I get this one on the bench and take off one of the hoses. Hopefully I don't break this one, because I actually kind of need it. So let's figure that stuff out. Alright guys, that stuff's out for now. I mean, that's all I'm doing today. Save some of the power steering fluid, spilled a bunch here while I was taking off the part. I was able to get that part off. The hose off, the other one's screwed up, for lack of a better term. This one screws in, so I'm just leaving it loosely in there for now, just because I'm going to be taking it out. And yeah, those bolts for that one I'll have to be taking out as well. The other one, because, well, that's just the way it is. I have to take out that one. And yeah, so I can put the new hose on. Yep. Alright. Well, that's about it right for now. I might actually take you guys on to my trip to AutoZone at Kroger again, because we need milk, you know, America. And stamps, apparently, so. Alright. Well, I'm satisfied with how everything went today. And we'll get back to you tomorrow with a new steering gear. The Dodge Durango gear, beefier. Hopefully it'll help my steering. If not, it'll just be heavier and gives me better center of gravity. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, I'm back from AutoZone. That was the broken piece I twisted off. Here's a new one. Looks like it's the correct fit. Came with two little O-ring gaskets. Go on the end of those, make sure it's all gonna be nicely sealed. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be hooking her all up and making this Cherokee great again. Alright YouTube, so the new steering gear, the Dodge Durango steering gear is installed. You can't really see, you're not gonna really be able to see the new gear too well. But yeah, there she is, all covered in power steering fluid, because it all leaked out from the top of the power steering pump. When we filled it up, we filled a little too much, and when I parked the car and shut it off, it was just squirting out of here. So everything is kind of covered. This nice greasy look. So doesn't look like there's any leaks. I drove it once, and it drives really nice now. It's actually smooth and linear, and soaks up the bumps a lot better. And honestly, if you guys are looking for a good steering upgrade, this is not terribly difficult. I mean, you gotta know what you're doing a little bit, but this steering gear installation went really well. I was initially apprehensive about doing this because the last time I took the steering gear out of this was to put this bumper on and replace the steering spacer. That was a pain in the butt. But here, this time what I did is, since it was so rusted, I ended up breaking this, as you saw earlier in the video. This is the replacement, fits perfectly, and it all bolts up to the Durango box. So honestly, I'm really happy with this mod. Really, really happy. So that's really it for these videos, guys. Might be doing a separate video on the tie rod, the ZJ tie rod installation, but I'm going to be putting that in some other time once I clean it up and paint it. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching this little series, and I'll see you in the next video.